Pappy's back this week. I've been moving again, as usual. Seems to be an everyday thing. But this load that we just brought in is different. It's the last one. This is the last storage. I just cleaned it out today, so I am done moving. Everything is here now. Boy, is it. I've got a mess ahead of me. It's going to take a while to build this shop, but at least it's all here and I'm not wasting hours and hours of just driving back and forth in a little Ranger making hauls. I was able to borrow a trailer from a friend, and I got the powder coat oven here. That was a big monstrosity. It's like a big rolling closet, and you can put like a bumper or something in there. It's not, you can't do a whole car frame or anything like that, but you can, do bumpers, possibly a fender if it's not too big, if you want a powder coat one. But it's great for, a lot of suspension and chassis parts. You can, if I can get them in the sandblaster or bead blast cabinet, and clean them up good, or sandblast them outside and then come back and get them in this oven to, cure the powder, it's pretty good. Might be able to do a rear end housing. I've never done one, but that's food for thought down the road. I never really had a chance to use the oven but a couple of times, and it worked really good when I did it, but it's been damaged in several moves, since I've used it. So we'll have many projects of putting everything back together. I even have an English wheel that I've moved like twice or three times. I never even unpacked it out of the box. When I purchased it, I was doing a lot of metal work and everything, and then I acquired a business, and that all stopped for a while, and then, the business didn't pan out. So here we are several years later, and we're going to get back to the metal fabrication and have a nice shop. This is what I want to do when I retire, and I'll be hitting that big 65 here in a couple of months. So I hope you enjoy this channel. I know it has been a bore up to this point, but things are going to start picking up from this point forward. We're done with the move, and I know that if you've been watching this channel, it has to be a real bore. We got to build the driveway yet, but that's down the road. We were able to get it built good enough to get the stuff in here. I couldn't even back the truck or trailer up to it before where I could use my engine hoist to unload all this stuff. So we got it built good enough to where we can move things in and out. Once I get the shop assembled, I was sitting there thinking about, I got to be able to move this gravel. And years ago, I had a 74 C10 square-bodied truck. It was a short bed, and if you look at my website, you can see pictures of it. I'd converted it into a dump truck, and it worked really well. Well, I still have all the hydraulics from that. The truck got totaled back in '07, and I saved the kit. I don't know if it can be adapted to work on a Ford Ranger or not, but I could sure use it right now to bring all the gravel in that I'll need when I get there, when I can afford to buy it. But the kit is here. That might be my first project I do in this shop, is go ahead and put that dump cylinder in and see if that'll work. That might interest some people. I don't think there's a Ranger dump truck, but it'd be small enough to where you could use like, one scoop and move one scoop of maybe a quarter ton of crush and run or something like that out of the bed, and you can get it down this area where you can back a dump truck down here, but it'd destroy the driveway bringing it back here. So, and I don't want that, and I don't want to break the perfectly good driveway I have up top. So we got to get something lightweight in, and that's why I originally did that with my Chevy truck, is they destroyed my driveway at the other house I had, and I don't want to go through that. Running jackhammers at 40 was bad, but at 60 plus, I don't think I could do it. I really don't. But we got a lot of projects ahead of us, and just keep coming back to the channel. Bear with me, and we're going to get back to it. I do want to get back on this Firebird, but I do got to get a few things, other things sorted out first, mainly the shop. And we're going to continue on with that, and we'll break this up into sections. We'll have different areas, metalworking and, uh, you know, parts cleaning and that sort of thing. And I want to build it into areas, maybe build an area where I put all the electrical stuff like batteries and stuff that you got to recharge for all the tools and electrical cords, have a power station per se. We're going to do that where everything's there. And then when it comes to woodworking tools, put all of them in one area instead of everything just dumped in here like it is. I've got to get this all organized. So that's what I'm going to be doing the next few weeks. But if you could just give me a thumbs up, help me with this channel. Let's get it growing. But with that said, I'll see you next week.